Hello and welcome back to EJ's Budget and Stickers. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you for checking in for the week of the 18th through today, the 25th. And today is payday, so we will go ahead and put in the paycheck and budget that out. We'll just basically catch up on the spending and see exactly where I'm at with my budget for this week. And if this is something that you want to see, then please stick around. I would love to have you and take you along on my journey today. So as you see right now, I have my household savings, because you guys, as you know, every time I get paid, my account automatically takes $25 out of my paycheck and puts it into my savings account. So we can go ahead and clear that because that has already happened. Now we'll go over to the household checking. We will get in the couple spending. We'll update the YNAB because I see that that is in there. And that, as we had talked about, and that for YNAB, the yearly subscription was the $83.99, but because of some regulations and tax stuff, and that has changed, the yearly subscription has gone up. So it is $98.99. Go ahead, approve that, and we'll clear that out as well. And this is showing that it took from my checking, and then what we saw at the beginning was me clearing it out of my savings because that was where it ends up. So we can go ahead and clear that and add in the paycheck for today. And it's an inflow, so 2336.04. We'll go ahead and save it. So that is what I am working with today. And for my paycheck, and that $1,236.04. We'll go ahead and clear that because I did make sure that that money was in there and that it has started to clear the bank. So we are good. I also need to add in the transaction from last week on Friday. I did go grocery shopping. And with this cold weather, it's really been affecting when I end up going grocery shopping. So last Friday, I spent $91.77, and that has also cleared. And we took care of YNAB. So I do need to pick up a few more things just to get by. So I will probably go grocery shopping when I'm done getting this up. I also have a dentist appointment today. So I will be out and about running errands and going to the dentist. So, but as far as the budget goes, I believe this is everything that we need to take care of right now. Monday, my Netflix does come out. So that will be with our next budget. And let's go ahead, clear out these transactions because they have already happened. And let's jump over to the budget. Let's tell the money what it's going to do for the next 2 weeks. So we'll kind of break this down a little bit. So this is my paycheck that I do need to assign. Right now I'm at 9 days. So that means that my money is not being spent right away. So it's taking at least 9 days from the time that money is deposited into my account in order for the spending to occur. The goal, of course, is to get to 30 days, because once I'm at 30 days, that means that my money that I made, say this month, I'm not spending it until sometime next month. And so that's the goal, and that is to get 30 days ahead on the spending. So I'm always spending the month previous paycheck versus as soon as I get a paycheck, I'm spending that paycheck. So that's the reason why I'm saying the goal is to get to 30 days. Right now, I have a 23-day buffer. So if something was to happen between my expenses and, say, like if I lose my job or something, I basically have 23 days to figure it out. So let's take a look and see what we need to cover. Because the end of February is here, there's a couple different ways that I can do it. I can budget out still within February, or we can go over to March, because this is basically where this money needs to go, is into March. It really depends on how you want this to reflect down here towards the left. And that, do you want it to reflect kind of like that it was left over and rolled over from February into March, or and then like what you assigned for money also in February? It's really a personal preference. It's really up to you in that how you want that data to be captured. So let's go ahead, and I personally like to budget for the month that I'm in. And I just, so this way I can kind of keep track of my pay periods. And that, so this way, when I do look at March, and I'll show you guys how that's going to look, and that when we get this budgeted out, so that it's basically like a rollover. So I do know that, let's see, Netflix is coming out, so let's make sure that Netflix is taken care of. Netflix, yes. Oh, let's the series, because yeah, I had some overspending. Because last week my son had told me that he needed some stuff for school, and that so I had to borrow money in order to cover that spending. So let's see, what do we need in order to stay on track for this? Okay, assigning. Okay, so 8116 would be what I need to assign for, and then for my series to stay on track, to have it by April. I am gonna hold on to that, just because I do have the rent and Excel, and then along with the Xfinity, which the Xfinity bill covers my phone and my internet. So those are a little bit more important and to me, to make sure that I have the money versus and not putting money aside for a bill that's not going to happen quite yet. So let's go ahead and break down the rent. So I need $1,075 for my rent, and I do pay for a garage, so I need $50 for that. The water is also included in my rent, so that's $20 a month that they take. And because I do have my rent reported to the credit bureau, I pay a small little fee for that service. So $2.95 needs to go in. So I'll go ahead and put that. And that leaves $88.09. So let's go ahead, take a look. As you see, I have my little sticky notes for the month of March, I have yet to figure out what stickers I'm going to use yet. So right now I just have what the bills are and then kind of like where my payday is. So the Excel bill is going to be $157.74. I'm just looking to see what I have also for gas, because I'm just a little bit under a half a tank. And I need to make sure that I have gas, especially if I'm going to do Instacart, and then also I have to bring my son to and from school. So let's go ahead, put in $30 for the gas. So that leaves, okay, $58.09. And because my Excel bill is due first, let's go ahead and put in, so $58.09. Okay. Hop over to March and let's see how this is looking for next month. I have my rent completely signed out, so that's good. So I'll need 145 for the Xfinity, for the internet and the phone bill. And let's see, what do I need for the Excel energy bill? I'm just going to change this. I'm going to say 160. With the energy bill, I need 157.74, and right now having the 61.77. So I still need to come up with 95.97 to cover that bill for March here. And because I did change this due date, I am going to move it so it is with the other bills that I do need for the first of the month. So we will just drag and drop that up here so it's where it belongs. And then the internet, and then those are my sinking funds. All right, guys, well, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you on my journey. And if you're returning, thank you so much. And till next week, guys, happy budgeting and stay warm, stay safe,